I like how they do this cutscene differently in this game than in the first game. I don't remember if there's a cutscene like this in Dead Rising 2. But since Dead Rising 1, you know, Frank just does that by accident. You know, he kills the bee by accident. In this one, Chuck does it on purpose. Like, you could see it. Like, he's like, yeah, I know what this does to you bastards. Drinking too much will make Chuck sick. Yeah! I'm going to point it out every time we see that. And yeah, this was really the big problem with Dead Rising 2, was all the horrible, horrible loading times. Actually, I should probably talk to him first, because I don't think the mission's going to count. Can you get rid of these zombies? I mean, I could try. Could certainly try, sir. Obviously, the shooting got way better in this game than it did in... How have I already killed 50 zombies? Than it was in the first game. You could move and shoot. There's a little bit more of an emphasis on the guns, which I don't mind. You know, I don't mind the guns. I'd much rather hit something with a baseball bat with nails in it than shoot a whole bunch of guys with a sniper rifle. Oh boy, I missed this Capcom Vancouver back when they were Blue Castle Games. Well, it's not that I miss Capcom Vancouver. They didn't go anywhere as a company. It's the people that worked there that went somewhere. All the good, talented people, I guess, jumped ship. It's a shame that they couldn't at least do Dead Rising 4 and then leave. Instead, we got stuck with a guy who only made Kinect games. Like, thanks, guys. I'm ready to go now. Let's just leave. Come on. Richard. And also, another change that they made, thankfully, was that the survivor missions are so much better in Dead Rising 2. The first time I ever played Dead Rising 1, and multiple times after I played Dead Rising 1, I never really bothered to do the survivor missions. Whereas Dead Rising 2, it's very, very easy to do the survivor missions, for the most part. I don't think I've ever done a true, like, every single survivor mission in Dead Rising 1, whereas it's very easy to do it in Dead Rising 2. It's easy to do it in this game, Dead Rising 2, Case West, and Off the Record, and 3. So that was one of those things that they definitely fixed. Alright, yeah, I got a wheel. So this is one of the parts we can buy for the bike. It's 5,000. I think by the time that you get here in the main game, you should have enough to get it anyway. Like, I had a little extra cash, because, like I was saying, nice. I was kind of fiddling around with the game before. Wait, did I drop something? Yeah. Let's take this as well. I think he's going to drop that again. The only other thing we're really going to want in here is the Zombrex, which is here. It's 25,000. We're going to want to get that at some point, so we're going to want to save up as much money as possible. Usually, if I remember correctly, the best way to do it is to just break everything at the casino, like, over and over and over again. So I guess we might as well get a start on it, huh? Let's drop that. I don't really want this. Whatever. So if you just start breaking everything in here, eventually you'll have enough money to get the Zombrex. And you can go back to the, you know, to the gas station, and everything will respawn, so this is probably the most viable option in the game to get money. See, because there I already have 10,000. I've already almost made my money back that I spent on the wheel, and I think I just did. So this will probably be what we do when we have a little free time towards the end, before we need to give Katie her second Zombrex. And yeah, I know that we already have a Zombrex, but if I remember correctly, we're gonna have to, yeah, I hear you, dude.
Somebody?
Hello?
Hey there.
Hey.
Somebody.
But yeah, we have to give a survivor some Zombrex. And the dude is up there, so we'll get him on our way out. because the wheel is our priority right now. I'll try and go for all the survivors. It's not that hard. It's really the only thing you have to do to kill time. There's not so obvious fade in, fade out in the loading times, so I'll try and cut them out as much as I can. But it's a little harder since there's no like obvious fade in and fade out. It looks worse. I'll probably talk over most of them, but sometimes I won't. You got anything to say, Katie? Katie Ann Green. That was like the greatest moment in that entire game. Get rid of that. The nail bat is probably the thing that I'm going to use the most in this game.
All right.
It's just the most useful because it's right there every single time. Let's see, whiskey. Unless there's a newspaper around, I don't really have anything I could do with that whiskey. I have a rake. If there's a battery around here. There's a wrench. I don't think I can do anything up there. Yeah, not a whole lot out here. I know that there's one weapon in this that makes leveling up really easy. I think it's the boomstick. So I'll see if I can't find the makings for that. Should just be a shotgun. I'm pretty sure I know where to get a shotgun. So we'll try and make that. Level up some. Drinking too much will make Chuck sick. Damn, you see how many zombies that took out? I love the sniper rifle in this game. Although I don't like when it auto-aims, because sometimes it just aims for people you don't want, like that guy. Did you see a delayed reaction on the zombies that fell down? That was pretty fantastic. Hopefully the more we level up, the faster Frank will become. Because right now, he's not walking too good. He didn't fly so good. Really? I almost called him Frank. No! You suck. Whatever, you got off easy this time, old man. Was that 3 of the same zombie? That's good. Yeah, I'm gonna say I think this game looks like slightly less good than Dead Rising 2. Like, look at that guy. That guy's a mess. Name's Bob Blackrock. No, sorry, Buster. My daughter's missing. I ain't moving till I find her. Till I gotta be a look at that one. Try and find her. So he is the one that gives us our missions, which is good. You don't have someone calling you. There's no Otis. It's just this guy. He already has a mission for us. There's a couple in a bar. Yeah. Give him a hand back to the gas station. Alright, we'll do. Wait, did he not give us the mission? Check out the bar. Couple's boozing it up. The scoop didn't get added. Oh, I guess it did. Also, I love how in this game they completely changed the way that the watch works. In the original game, it was an analog. In this one, it's a digital. I guess because they were like, people didn't know how to read them. Like, that's the only explanation that I have. So there's some platforming stuff you can do in this game to get around to some other areas. No! That sucks. Because I think I would have been able to unlock some good stuff if I went up there.
You got it.
You know, I don't really know why I have to wait till later even to keep busting things up in the casino. I could just do it every time I'm out here. Like, every new time I'm through here, just go through there, bust some things up, and get some mounty. Uncle Bill's department store. Yeah, this is such a strange looking town. I guess this is what towns look like to Canadian people. Like, this is just a rural American town to those funky Canades over there at Blue Castle Games. Come with me, I'm wearing a waitress's dress. I'm totally trustworthy. And yeah, get used to my world-famous Chuck Green impression. Katie! So yeah, he means that he's not going anywhere. That's not a drink. This is a drink. He's gonna want another one too, so... Oh, what an asshole. There's a mission like this in the first game too, where there's that drunk guy that you have to help out. Although I don't think you get him more drunk, I think you just beat him up a little bit, right? Oh, we missed him puking on her. I guess he didn't heed the advice in the loading screen that drinking too much will make Fausto sick. Give me a nice little joint bonus. Yeah, you too. I know how to do it.
Faster! Down with that.
Damn alert. Join me, level me up. Did I learn anything? Get any faster? What'd I do? Yeah, I got it. Skill move. What is it? Which one? Really? That's not enough. Oh, okay, here we go. Pitchfork. And I gotta find a shotgun next. Which isn't too hard to do. I'll just go back up on the rooftops and get to the one gun store.
Stick to me. Hurry up. Keep moving.
Now, unlike in the first game, you can actually leave the survivors to kind of go do their own thing.
Keep close.
Which is nice. You know, you have to really baby them in the first game. Whereas in this game, you can hand them a weapon, you know, they could do their own thing, but they're pretty good at going through crowds of zombies. Which is why this game is such a godsend compared to the first game, where every single thing regarding the survivors was a nightmare. I mean, Chop Till You Drop was a little bit better with it, but it's like either play the first game and have bad survivor missions, or play a shitty port of it on the Wii and have better survivor missions. I'd rather just play the first game and ignore the survivors completely. That's like the best way to play that game. I think we can... Yeah, we can get the second Zombrex already. I don't even need to bust shit up. Why am I going back? I don't need to be going back. I dropped that. Don't need it. Actually, I am going to go back. Nah, I'll get more clothes while I'm out there. I was going to reset Chuck's clothes, but I think this looks good on him. And we'll keep it until we get some more clothes. Yeah, this is the one thing that I'm hoping. I'm hoping when I eventually pick up the PS4 version of Dead Rising 2, I really hope that the loading times have been, like, improved a little bit. That would be very, very nice. Although, if I'm not mistaken, I think it was actually worse in Off the Record. Because I remember when I did that Let's Play, I think I cut out all the loading screens in that. Or at least I trimmed them down. Because that game was pretty rough. So, Bob will only have stuff for you when he's yelling. So you'll almost always know when he's got something new for you. So we can get over here. I think there's something that I want in here. Ooh, you see me shove that bat right up his ass? Yeah, I forget what's in here, but I know there's something that I want in here. Is that like in the corner? Yeah, here we go. Shed key. I think there's another survivor or someone tells you about that. Oh yeah, no, you can pay the guy in the pawn shop and he'll give you bits of advice. This really rounds out that outfit, doesn't it? Yeah, but I mean, you don't really need that. Maybe your first time through it's a good idea to do it, but you really don't need it once you've already played the game. Damn it. Actually, while I'm here, I'm just gonna go buy that other Zombrex. I was gonna cut back to when I got back on the rooftop, but I'm just gonna buy some Zombrex. That way we don't have to worry about it. Dick. I'll be taking this, thank you.
Jackpot.
Jackpot. Just like Mom used to make. I really hope we get that line, because that is my favorite of the combo weapon lines.
Just like Mom used to make.
She's got a queen in her, but I don't care, because I've got, what I got, 4 inventory spaces? That ain't enough. Obviously the platforming still isn't much better. I wouldn't say that there's any single Dead Rising game, even Dead Rising 4, which gameplay-wise was at least somewhat competent, even that doesn't really have particularly amazing platforming. And do it, yeah. You have to be very precise with your jumps, which is kind of annoying about this game. That will lead me to where I already was. I want to go this way. Because I think one of these stores is the gun shop. If not that one over there, actually. Or is it this one? I don't know. It's one of these is a gun shop. It's this one on the corner. Fishing and... yeah. There are guns in this store. It's not a gun store, but it is a store with guns. Shitty that I had to take 2 blocks of damage getting here, but whatever.
Killer.
If I'm not mistaken, I think this is what I wore for the majority of the first time I Let's Played this game. There's a moose head. A lot of this stuff you can buy at the pawn shop, but you really don't need to. Like, you see how easy it was to get in here? There we go. So now let's go make that amazing, amazing weapon that will give us tons of PP. And that gives us ease of access into there. Where is the closest maintenance? I don't remember. God, I wish he would go just a little bit faster.
Anyone there? Somebody?
I think my biggest complaint with this game is probably the
hello? Anybody?
probably the color scheme. It's just there's too many oranges and yellows and browns. It's just not a very like interesting looking game, unfortunately. Oof, love that. I'm gonna keep you out of here because I don't want you here. You ain't allowed in here. It's for living people only.
Perfect.
Aw. I swear before this Let's Play is over, we will get just like Mom used to make. See, this gives you some PP, which is nice. If I remember correctly, the first time I played this game, this is what they recommend you use to kind of cheap the game and make it so that you, you just keep using this in order to level up. And I forgot that I got that shed key, which was like right over there.